Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here, and this is my review of The Walking Dead, issue 177. I apologize for this review being rather late. I try to, when a new issue comes out, I try to upload my review either that day or the day after. And I think the issue's a couple of days old now. I actually missed it the day it came out. I forgot about it. So I actually read it the day after it came out, and then I waited a couple more days to do this review. So I apologize for that. And I haven't been doing too much the past couple of weeks in terms of videos. I've made a few videos. I did my reaction to the latest episode of The Walking Dead, episode 10 of season 8, and a couple of other things, but I haven't been doing too much lately. I just want to let you guys know that we are going to be more active. I am going to be more active. Just been doing some stuff lately, but I'm going to get back into making 1 to 2 videos a day. I'm trying to go for. I want to make 2 videos a day. 2 videos a day, maybe 2 or 3 videos a day, and it's still going to be mostly Walking Dead oriented. But we're going to explore some other territories and do some other things. But The Walking Dead's definitely a hot topic right now because we're finally at the back half of season 8. So the next few weeks, and especially once we get towards the finale, the season finale, it's going to be a very hot topic. So expect to see a lot of theory videos and looking at the trailers and the previews and the TV spots and which characters might die. There's going to be a lot of Walking Dead content coming out. Like I said, 2 to 3 videos a day. I am going to get back into game mode and start making some more content for you guys to hopefully enjoy. If not enjoy, get really mad and scream and punch the computer, and don't do that. You don't want to hurt yourself. Anyway, this is my review of issue 177. I actually really liked this issue. It might be a 10 out of 10. I don't really want to give these issue rankings. I might want to reread it a second time, and decide what kind of ranking that I want to give it. But I really liked it. I really liked how we learned some more about the new characters, and how we got some character development with Rick and Maggie. We finally had a little bit at Alexandria, which the past couple of issues we've just been with the Commonwealth. We've just been with Michonne's little group of 6 at the Commonwealth. So we finally got to see a little bit more of Alexandria and what's going on back there. We saw Rick spending more time with, I forgot the kid's name. It's Nicholas' son. Nicholas and his wife are dead, so Rick's kind of taking care of their kid now, and they're kind of growing a bond. I like that because Rick really needs something to do right now. Pretty much everyone that Rick is close to has either distanced themselves from him or they're dead. Andrea would be really close to Rick right now, but she's dead. Jesus is with Maggie. Jesus is really pretty much loyal to Maggie. Maggie's off doing her own stuff. She's the leader of the Hilltop. Carl's off doing his own stuff. He wants to, be his own man. Michonne is at the Commonwealth. She's not leaving anytime soon because she's with her daughter. Dwight is being a kind of a bitch right now. He needs to get over his shit, and he and Rick need to make amends. So, like I said, Rick doesn't have much to do right now, so I'm glad that he's spending time with this character, and I think it's a really cool kind of story for Rick to have. I think it kind of humanizes him because, this guy's been through a lot, and yes, he takes the burden of being the leader. Heavy hangs the head that wears a crown, or whatever it's called, but he's still a human being. And I'm glad that we're seeing that side of him when he's, kind of helping with Nicholas's kid and everything. So that's kind of cool. And with Michonne, she's spending time with her daughter, Elodie. I think that's how you pronounce her name. And Elodie explained what happened to her sister. So I guess Michonne had 2 kids. I didn't even know that. I know she had 1 kid, and she didn't know where the kid was, because I remember her saying that in like issue 130 or something, where she talks about her family, and she doesn't actually know what happened to her family. And Elodie is a really cool character. So far, she's a really cool character. She's surprisingly similar to Michonne. I mean, you know, like mother, like daughter, but she is surprisingly similar to Michonne. You know, she explains to Michonne that they at some point, her and her sister, were with a group of people that demanded sexual favors, and her sister refused to do it, so they killed her, and then Elodie killed all of them in retribution. That sounds like something Michonne would do. So Elodie has a little bit of her mother in her. You know, I'm glad because, right, you know, she's living this kind of normal life. She's honestly got like she's probably one of the most normal new characters that we've met so far, just because all the other characters we've met have not been at the Commonwealth. They've done hardcore shit, killing walkers, killing people. She works at a bakery. Elodie works at a bakery. But she still has that survivors, that hard ass, that dangerous side to her, which I think is really interesting because I was hoping that she was going to be an interesting character. You know, just the fact that she's working at the bakery, I was hoping that wouldn't make her boring or uninteresting. She has a line that I really like when Michonne asks her if these are good people, and Elodie says, honestly, I don't know. I mean, what are good people? I don't know if there's such a thing as good people. She says something like that, and then she asks Michonne, do you consider yourself a good person? And Michonne says, no, I don't. I really like that. I really like the relationship between them. I mean, we've only been with Elodie for a couple of issues, and I'm already starting to really like her, so that's cool. I'm glad she's not just like a boring person that works at a bakery. We also get to kind of establish some other new characters. We spent a little time with the governor last issue, but now we have met her son. Her son's name is Sebastian. He's got this weird ass haircut. I like it, but it's like, I don't know, like someone from the movie Footloose or something. Like, I don't know. He looks like a Hardy Boys character or something, but he's trying to fuck his girlfriend, and they are, they're in some, they're outside somewhere, and they're kind of far away from the Commonwealth, I think, and a bunch of walkers are about to attack him, and he doesn't see them, and then the walkers get killed by a weapon. I don't know what it's called, but this character named Mercer, he's this new character. He's been on the cover. I made a video about that. He was on the cover of this issue, but he is one of the soldiers in the Commonwealth, and his name's Mercer, and he saves Sebastian and his girlfriend and kills a bunch of walkers, and we find out that he is basically his bodyguard because he's the governor's son. So I think a lot of people have to have jobs and work hard at the Commonwealth, but Sebastian doesn't have to do shit. He's just a brat. Last issue, we had a moment with the governor where Michonne is saying, I need to see my daughter. I need to see my daughter right now. And she like freaks out and is like, I completely understand. You need to see your kid. And that's kind of a way for them to show us, kind of give us a hint that the governor's weakness is her offspring. She has spoiled this kid rotten. It doesn't take an idiot to figure out that Sebastian has been spoiled rotten. He is a brat. He is a lazy brat, and he yells at Mercer, and he just acts like a brat. And because Mercer saved his life and killed walkers, there were like 100 walkers, well, not 100 walkers, but there was like 15 walkers that were trying to kill Sebastian, and Mercer killed them all, and he blames Mercer and yells at Mercer and tries to get Mercer in trouble because he goes to the governor and complains about him. And I really like this because it kind of builds to a plot twist. Because we later see Mercer, and he's in this locker room or something, and he's talking to another one of the soldiers, and they start complaining about Sebastian and how, you know, Mercer has this really shitty job of having to protect this brat that does nothing but try to get him in trouble. And then they start talking about, well, just let me know and we can get rid of him. And Mercer says something like, you know, we need to do it at the right time. And Sadiq hears the conversation. And Sadiq just looks at them and goes, and that's the end of the issue. So that's a pretty crazy cliffhanger. I really liked it. Some people think that Mercer is just going to kill Sadiq. I don't know. I really don't know. It's possible they could. I don't know. I feel like they could definitely do a little bit more with Sadiq. I like Sadiq in the comics more than I like him in the TV show. In the TV show, he just hasn't worked for me. His whole thing with Carl, it just, I don't know. He's a lot different in the comics. And I like him right now. And, I can understand killing him, but I can also understand keeping him alive and giving him more story. And obviously with this cliffhanger, I think a lot of people are going to think that the first thing that's going to happen is that Mercer kills Sadiq. But maybe Mercer says something like, oh, we're just joking around, or he's like, don't tell anyone, I don't know. Maybe Mercer does kill Sadiq. Maybe Sadiq runs and Mercer tries to kill him, and Sadiq tells the governor, this guy was plotting to kill your son, and then the governor doesn't know who to believe, because she might trust Mercer enough to believe that that's bullshit. She doesn't know Sadiq. She doesn't know these new people very well. So that could be an interesting thing. That could be something that starts, the conflict, the new conflict. Mercer might be the new big bad. So I think we finally got our first taste of what the next big conflict is going to be. Mercer might be the new big bad. I've been saying before that the bad guys in the next big story should be bad guys in the Commonwealth. Characters that disagree with other characters, and then from there it could break out into some fighting, some battles, and some deaths. Maybe the whole community splits up into two. I don't want a repeat of All Out War. I want it to be different. And I want the Commonwealth to be a place that stays for a very long time. So I don't want to just get destroyed. I do want characters to die. So I'm a little worried about how they're going to do that, but I'm sure they'll make it interesting. I think they could just have the occasional death here and there, but never really a gigantic battle. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. Overall, I really like this issue, and I thought it was really awesome. Just the way that they make you focus on how much of a brat Sebastian is, how much of a brat he is. You're thinking, wow, poor Mercer, poor Mercer. Sebastian's just a brat. And then you find out Mercer might be plotting to kill him. He might be plotting to kill the leader's son. So, and I wasn't sure if I trusted Mercer, but then I was focusing so much on Sebastian that when it was revealed that Mercer was possibly a bad guy, it caught me off guard. So that was a really cool moment, a really cool plot twist. And yeah, that's about all I got to say. Did you guys like this issue? Do you think Sadiq is going to die? Do you think Mercer will kill Sadiq? Or do you think Sadiq will find a way out of this? Do you think Mercer will be the new big bad, or just possibly part of a little conflict? Maybe like a filler part of the comics. Maybe we haven't met the big bad. Maybe the big conflict hasn't been seen yet. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. Like I said, I'm going to make 2 to 3 Walking Dead videos a day. Guys, we are at 59 subscribers. 59 subscribers. That is a lot. I've gotten 10 in a week. That's ridiculous. It's so awesome. 59 subscribers. 59. My first goal is 250. We're getting there. We're really getting there. We're pretty much a quarter of the way there. We're pretty much a quarter. A quarter. That's a lot. We can get there, guys. Just please, if you don't mind, if you're interested, hit that subscribe button. If you know anyone else that would be interested in watching my videos, that would be interested in subscribing, please let them know. Please share this with all of your friends, all of your family members. I don't care. Just anyone that you think would be interested, please, if it's not too much trouble, share this channel with them. And like I said, I'm going to be making videos every day. We're going to cover a lot of Walking Dead topics. And I am very excited for the next few weeks because it's going to be pretty crazy. We're getting an episode of The Walking Dead every week for, 6 more weeks? So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.